Welcome to the Talladega Superspeedway for round number 4 of the FARC Low Dollar National Series. I'm Charlie Gearhart, Director of Intervention for the FARC Low Dollar Series, and for what will surely be the most expensive time of the year, I am joined as always by the Tesoro Peanut Gallery and by the YouTube chat. How's everyone doing?
Just horrible, Charlie. I feel absolutely horrible.
Apathetic.
I have to pee.
Well, go do that.
Be right back.
We've got 46 cars starting today's Yellow Line Trucking 199. Out of 49 entrants, the 3 drivers who have gone home are Xander Massey in the number X car for his family team. They normally run short tracks in the Midwest. They wanted to come down and give Talladega a try, and they were slow as hell, as were Carlo Kallio driving the 05 for Max Racing, coming all the way from Finland, spending thousands of dollars on the flight over and going home with nothing, as is Jason Richardson in the 07 for Hero Motorsports. But his teammate Dalton Johnson is in the field today in their number 76 car. At least he should be. Hang on a moment. There we go. So while our 46 cars are taking to the track to set the field, we've got a couple things to go over. First, if you were here for the FARC West race at Texas Motor Speedway, I neglected to go over the post-race point standings. If you haven't seen that race, I suggest you look away and mute your sound for just a few moments. Zachary Zins continues to lead, extending it by 44 points over Ali Riggs, who suffered an unfortunate accident with Logan Snyder. Rich Roy is 79 points back. Bigsby Foote, who finished third, is 96 back. Logan Snyder running 5th with his teammate Joshua Pacer behind him. Jack Dempsey, who won the pole but got caught up in the big one, is 7th. Deb Klinger 8th, MJ Bakerman 9th, and Isabel Zabel, who finished 2nd to Chris Johans, rounds out the top 10. She would have been up in 8th place behind Jack Dempsey, but she was slapped with a 10-point post-race penalty. We also have a penalty appeal to go over. Kurt Pliskin, winner of the feature at Sayre, was hit with a 25-point post-race penalty. Power Surge America, his team, is arguing that the violation was due to crash damage during one of the stack-ups we had under yellow. So we're going to do a D4 penalty appeal roll. If he rolls a 1 or a 2, the penalty will be upheld. A 3 or 4 will get it overturned. And that is The penalty overturned for Kurt Pliskin. Congratulations. This will put Kurt Pliskin up in the top 10 in the points. So let me get that sorted out in RPM real quick. And now here are the revised point standings for the National Series coming into Talladega. Kurt Pliskin jumps up to 9th place in between Taylor Brillin and Carl Hampton. Our top 2 in points, Zane Hayes and Kelly Splicin, have taken the front row here at Talladega. Silas Porter and Anthony Griffith right behind them. Lance Thomas, Patrick Ashcroft, Sean Boyd, Todd Sater, Alicia Reyes, and Vijay Pushanda rounding out the top 10 to start this race.
That's a really nice waving flag.
Thank you.
That's all I see is a waving flag.
Yes, I am adjusting a couple more things before we get going.
Okay, I thought maybe it was like a technical difficulty. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot to put up the game. There you go.
Thank you.
As I said during Texas, we have a very professional operation here.
Drivers, start your engines!
So once again, our top 2 in the standings are the top 2 to start this race. Few notables in the field include Patrick Ashcroft, defending race winner, running the part-time number 99 for Ashcroft Family Racing. Their regular driver is Gabriel Messena, who I don't see anywhere near the front here. Vijay Pushanda in the 3rd car for M&J Racing. He is running the super speedways and the road courses for that team this season. He has some interesting memories of Talladega. I believe in 2013, he briefly had his own airline here. Then Vincenzo Focusato in car 37 for Walker Texas Racing, starting in the midfield. As we get going here at Talladega, Zane Hayes and Kelly Splicin on the front row, but Splicin nosing ahead just a little bit. "75 laps on deck today, just shy of 200 miles. Ooh. almost had a Team Thunder team kill. As Silas Porter noses ahead, making it 3 wide with a bit of help from fellow Lennard Lance Thomas.
Getting racy early.
It is 5 points to lead a lap in this series. That is 2.5 positions on track. And Lance Thomas wanting to make up some points as we got some 4 wide behind them. Yeah, Lance Thomas is wanting to make up some points after wrecking out of the Sayre feature with Derek Dudding.
I was about to say, this is where the first wreck is going to be.
Sean Boyd in the middle of 4 wide. Sean Boyd finished 5th here in his FARC debut a couple years ago, but crashed out the following year. Now full-time for MJ Racing in the number 63. He hails from Alabama, as does his father, Marcus Boyd, who took up FARC racing himself shortly after retiring from his pro football career, playing for Chicago's Ursine-themed team.
What is Big Boyd as a sponsor anyway?
That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't asked them.
I kind of thought it was analogous to Terrible Herbst.
Thought what?
I thought it was analogous to Terrible Herbst. In real life.
Maybe it's Big Boyd Autos. Fuck you, Alabama.
Yeah, I don't think Sean Boyd is going to agree with that statement. We're settling down among the top 5, top 6, but it's still a hornet's nest behind them. Vincenzo Focasato coming up through the field in car 37. Being pushed along by defending race winner Patrick Ashcroft.
What's the name of the owner of Yellow Line Trucking, if I may ask?
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, that's... Yeah, this is... Oh!
No.
Ow,
Yep,
ow,
expecting-
ow,
Oh gosh.
ow!
Oh, and it's
no.
getting worse.
Slow down.
Jackson
Gooey one.
Styles barrel rolling down turn 2.
Oh my goodness.
That looked like it hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, they'll be back next week.
Danica Hollifield up in smoke, so that's 2 of our Alabama natives in trouble early, along with Sean Boyd.
Oh, they held it together for, what, 6.5 laps?
That's
Is-
John, John Burr off the pace, returning to the driver's seat. He's coming to the pits. That car looks clean. Not sure if he got involved in that or if he had some other trouble.
I ran over debris. Anyway, Yellow Line Trucking, I wonder if they're owned by a man named Stanley.
I get it.
I'm afraid I don't.
Stanley's Terrible Adventure Line.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, and we got a crash involving Hunter Blaze after the caution.
At least he didn't go out in a blaze of glory yet.
Oh, John Burr did get a piece of that.
This was so unnecessarily brutal.
Buddy, that is not how you defend your win.
And that, yeah, Ryan Gold and Antoine Jose Martin come barreling in. Jeff Zagaria. And then this pack, led by Jackson Styles.
This carnage brought to you by Lacko Brakes.
Hey, look, Ruby missed one.
What breaks?
Jackson Styles skipping over the top of that 48 car.
Dual barrel roll.
What did I just come into?
That's what I
Oh,
was just
phrasing
thinking.
was terrible there. I'm sorry.
There's been an incident.
Death.
No. No one was thinking that but you.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Jesus, AJ. Oh, my goodness. That got violent in a hurry.
Yeah, I think the 40 might need to be hospitalized.
I'll see that again.
Don't worry, folks. They're getting the help they need.
And getting charged out the ass for it.
Well, AJ Martin is Canadian.
Yeah.
But he's going to an American healthcare center.
Yeah, they're going to the Birmingham Methodist Hospital.
So it looks like Patrick Ashcroft and Todd Stater in that 68 kind of went for the same spot on the bottom of turn 1, squeezing Sean Boyd and Vincenzo Focusato into the wall. John Burr had high hopes for this race, did not want to get involved in an early accident.
Or Vincenzo.
He comes sliding down the track. There's Ryan Gold, barreling in. AJ Martin, Jeff Zagaria.
I think all three of them just had a tire below the line.
Are you sure that's not really AJ Young in that car?
No. But yes.
And Tina Anderson, Bobby Porto, and Jared Vershagen. Yeah, we got a few guys down here who might not be entirely okay. But I think they'll live to wreck another day.
Yeah.
I'll walk it off.
So John Burr.
When's the next...
Yes?
I was just asking, what's the next FARC race, like, timeline-wise, after Talladega?
In a week or two at 70-77.
Okay.
54 team getting to work on that car. John Burr.
I think Tino will be fine.
Yeah, John Burr qualified 22nd in this this specially prepared car for super speedways. He dubs it the Beast. Now the rest of the field coming down pit road. And John Burr's taking that car behind the wall. Well, that sucks, but the car looks pretty intact otherwise. So I think we'll be seeing the Beast again when Texas World comes up. Pit stop's underway. Kelly Splicin coming out first. She's followed up by Anthony Griffith, who I'm sure is really enjoying seeing that Lycoya in front of him.
Yeah, I really do appreciate you and you making the WTF logos a while back.
You're very welcome. Those cars look nice.
Thank you.
Vincenzo Focusato coming back out onto the track. Repairs made on that 37 car. Focusato always has Talladega circled on his calendar, even though it has not been the kindest place to him. I don't know, maybe he enjoys it.
I mean, last time I can remember racing against Vincenzo here, he got well, not terminal, but engine damage from a wreck under caution when a guy ahead of him had his pedals unplugged.
Gonna wave Jared Vershagen around. He's the last car on the lead lap.
I wonder if he likes his martinis Vershagen and not stirred.
Oh, trouble for Camden Rhodes. He
You
is
probably
parked
asked
at the
him.
exit of the Tri-Oval. Looks like he had a tire go down, and that's brought him to a stop. So your top 10 right now, after pit stops. Kelly Splicin is first, Anthony Griffith second, Vijay Bouchanda third, fourth is Lance Thomas, Todd Stater is fifth, Zane Hayes, your points leader, in sixth, Silas Porter seventh, Ty McDermott eighth, Caitlin Tannerhill ninth, and Tiffany Matthews rounding out the top 10. That wreck took out 10 of the 46 starters.
Looked like mostly cars at the back, though. Who started at the back, I mean.
One lap to green. Well, we just saw one absolutely paintacular wreck. Let's re-rack him and do it again. Just checking some of the speed differences we're seeing so far. Fastest lap is a 48.931 by Daniel Bouchard, who is, I believe, 4th in points coming into this race. Slowest is a 53.149 by Dalton Johnson. And with some of these cars having damage, I wonder if Mr. Johnson might not necessarily be the slowest car anymore.
I'm not the slowest car anymore. We'll see about that.
And there's the green flag. Oh, that might have been a little contact between the 68 and the 7.
The only good Tonnerre is a wrecked Tonnerre. Or like Hoya.
How are things looking further back? Here's Cale Bernfart Jr. in the number 8 for Max Racing. The Southern Short Track star. Running some of the super speedways on the schedule. But he's back in 28th right now. Ahead of Marco DeBeast in the 66 for the Gary Miles' own team. Vincenzo Focusato not making up much ground after that initial damage. Right behind them is Kelly Dawson, our big winner at Provo. Once again joining Ken Groves Racing and heading over to Talladega this week. Derek Dudding in the number 08 car this time, as Cale Bernfart Jr. has ousted him in the number 8. Here's David Bloom. Enough said. Tiff.I going for the lead now. Kelly Splicens's been displaced at the front. The Tonnerres working together up top. Zane Hayes and Anthony Griffith. 4 wide worked out so well last time. Let's do it again.
After all, what can go wrong?
Oh, Silas Porter has had an engine troubles. He's coming back onto the track now, but I don't think his pace will be the same.
Time to be a rolling roadblock.
Oh,
fuck.
good job.
Oh,
That was
wow.
a great save.
That was nearly terrifyingly bad.
Yeah.
Vincenzo doesn't have to worry about being the LePage this week.
It was a fucking legendary save.
Yeah.
See, I was just about to ask if we'd had any off-pace lappers from that first accident.
Rolling roadblock.
Anthony Griffith with significant damage at the front of that car. Taylor Brillen got a little bit of damage as well, and so has Tiffany Matthews, who was going around, but was able to gather it back up and prevented a track blocker.
Meanwhile, Kelly Splice is laughing maniacally at the Seven's misfortune.
Oh, I see what you're typing in PCC Cup discussion. Please don't finish. I know exactly what you're going to say.
I'm not typing anything in there. Or are you talking about someone else?
I said no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Silas Porter merging up in the middle of the lead pack. I'm not sure what he was expecting to happen differently, and we just saw where Taylor Brillen got her damage. She was way back, but got into the back of the 65 as they stacked up. Silas Porter is the first car off the lead lap, but I don't think he deserves the lucky dog, so it's going to go to Camden Rhodes.
Camden Roads, take me home to a place I belong, Talladega.
Infield Care Center.
Is Camden Roads a road course ringer?
I believe he came from the Super Truck series. Correct me if I'm wrong. We got our damaged cars on pit road.
I wonder if a certain eye-patched FARC Series West driver and Master Cup driver is enjoying this.
Anthony Griffith goes behind the wall. Dalton Johnson, David Bloom, and Cale Bernfart Jr., as well as Kelly Dawson, is on pit road. Tiffany Matthews and Taylor Brillen also involved in that wreck. Their team's getting to work, not giving up on those cars yet. So Team Thunder's got one car out now, but Zane Hayes, their other car, is at the front of the field. The 06 and the 2 are back on the track. Going back to green, this time Zane Hayes at the front of the field, followed by Alicia Reyes, Michaela Perry-Jones, Kelly Splicen, Skeeter Farnsworth, Vijay Pushanda, Lance Thomas, Todd Stater, Carl Hampton in 9th, and Caitlin Tannerhill rounding out the top 10. Right behind the cause of our last caution, Silas Porter, running 36th off the lead lap. Michaela Perry-Jones has won at Talladega before. She finished 4th in the points last year, but you may be surprised by that result, considering that she did not win a single race at all last year. Coming off of a 4-victory season in 2019 before the pandemic. MPJ would really like to get back to victory lane. Green flag is back out. Oh, that 44 car is very slow.
Rolling, roadblock, clap, clap, coco, clap. His spotter's probably telling him, just go high, get out of the way.
Yeah, he is not even breaking 162 at the end of the backstretch. This might be the slowest car on track right now. I'm sure he'll be fun once the leaders come back around.
I'm sure this will be fine, TM.
This is fine. Fire in background.
Yeah.
Minimum speed, we don't do that here.
No, we do not. Yes, FARC infamously eschews the safeguards against slow traffic seen in other series, in the name of keeping the barrier to entry as low as possible.
Yeah, FARC not big fans of blue flag rules.
Blueflag.exe not found.
Now, FARC does employ blue flags, but they're more decorative than anything else. Zane Hayes getting shuffled back. Alicia Reyes now leads with Lance Thomas and Kelly Splicen behind her. Oh hey, Silas Porter has found a drafting partner in Jared Vershagen.
I like to think that the blue flag here is less so you need to yield and more, hey, there's just a car here not on the lead lap you're coming up to. You should probably know.
Blue flag is suggestion.
Exactly.
Well, it usually is. It's not. That's usually what it is. It's actually F1's kind of the outlier there.
Well, yeah, but that's what most people think it ends up
Oh,
being,
Carl
because
Hampton up in smoke.
F1 moment.
Yeah, Master Cup only employs it. Only enforces blue flag rules when they're deliberately ignored or when people are absolutely fucking brain dead.
Looks like those discount Carl's parts aren't doing Hampton any favors. Blyson, you're supposed to stay in line.
Only mildly embarrassing.
Kelly, if you could stop going backwards, that'd be great. Thanks.
Kurt Pliskin, our Sayer winner, has found his way up to this lead group.
Did the Texas race and Talladega take place on the same day?
Like a couple days apart.
Okay, I was like, wow, Pliskin must be able to teleport then.
Pliskin was not in the West Series race.
It's actually not that far away.
Yeah, Pliskin is...
Would be Fort Worth to just south of Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, Pliskin
Yeah,
was...
you could make that trip in a day.
Pliskin was not in the West Series race. He is a National Series regular.
Ah, right.
The regular.
Oh, hi, Silas Porter. Oh,
Oh, buddy.
dear.
Oh,
God damn it, Porter.
good save there from the 68. Almost
What are
made
these
that
guys
work.
doing?
Oh.
And then that happens.
Good job, Ruby.
Whatever that ragtime theme is that you used ages ago that needs to play.
Packet of ragtime.
Yeah.
Silas
Right.
Porter asking once again, did I do that?
Okay, Urkel.
Yeah, I was gonna say Silas Urkel.
Drive from Birmingham to from Fort Worth to Birmingham in one day. Call that the redneck double.
Hmm.
Also, I still need to finish that meme mashup I started of a good ragtime and adventure line.
Todd State saying, oh, is that a car?
That's 2 LePages we've had this race.
From the same
Wait.
guy.
Yeah.
I think we need to kill this guy.
Isn't Steers Vincenzo's driver?
Yeah, in Dan Timothy car. That's a Team Timothy owned 68 car. So
The other Vinny.
yeah,
Okay, the other Vinny, okay.
and Team Timothy they're sticking with them because they're actively going for the championship. Like that's half development team, half we're actually going to go for the title no matter what. So
I'll be right back.
Team Timothy, like seriously keeping that effort long term seems like, and Northwestern American more than happy to jump on board with them.
I bet people got really confused when Team Timothy and Team Timmy showed up on the grid during Indianapolis.
Well, Team Timothy's been around for a pretty long time, so.
Jared Vershagen, who was running just ahead of Silas Porter, is going to get back on the lead lap. But given his pace, it's not like it matters. He is running almost 10 seconds off the pace along with the 44.
I'm actually quite surprised that the 44 wasn't taken out in either one of those wrecks. And he's not pitting.
Yeah, they're off the lead lap.
Right. That's how the game works.
Got a few cars staying out. Some of the cars that pitted on that last caution. Taylor Brillin's going to take the lead, followed by Kelly Dawson.
And all of them have damage. Oh no.
I don't think Dawson has damage. If she does, it's not much.
Well, they are in between a damaged sandwich, so I think the Brillin's front end is damaged somewhat, and the 38's rear end looks damaged.
Yeah, what are the 2's lap times on that last run? Ooh, about a couple seconds off fastest laps. Yeah, that's not good.
This is gonna be fun.
Zane Hayes leads the takers off of pit road. Todd Stater is second. He's got a little bit of damage. He is followed by Caitlin Tannerhill and Kelly Splicen.
The crew of the 68 working miracles.
Yep, they know what they're doing. A lot of veterans on that team. Been around for a long time.
Yeah, Brillin and Dawson are staying out. This is going to be a fun restart.
Indeed. At least the 44 went into pit. Then again, he did cause a first wreck by coming out of pit.
I will be back in a moment. I have returned. Oh, they pulled the 44 behind the wall.
Yeah, too much for it.
I think that was the officials actually stepping putting their foot down.
For once.
There are three different places where fluids are leaking out of the car. You have to stop.
I see
14.
our 8th place car, Skeeter Farnsworth, is running without his hood. So is 10th place Lance Thomas.
Their crews turning their cars into CRL modifieds, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Keep at it, Ruby. You'll make it home in time for the holidays.
Ruby Regal running full-time for Max Racing, running 15th right now and has largely stayed out of trouble.
Someone better knock on some wood before something happens.
You know what? That's... Her boss is Dr. Wiley, and this is the guy that builds all his robots with, like, vulnerable weaknesses to each other. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, Cale Bernfart Jr. has also dropped out.
Oh, anyway.
Not
What
to
happened to
break the
him?
immersion, but the end of the O'Reilly race is getting kind of hot.
Yeah.
I love the sponsor on the 8 car. It's rather punny.
Oh, uh-oh. Ow. Good job. Oh!
Wow. What the hell?
I think they were waiting for the 04.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there's a car. Dude, there's a car.
And now Ty McDermott's up in smoke as we get back to the green.
Were they caught up in that mess, or did they just blow up?
He just blew up. So now M&J's hopes rest on the shoulders of Vijay Pushanda. And there's the green.
No pressure. Kelly, for the millionth time, stop going to the high line. It does not work for you.
Get down from there.
Well, Taylor Brilland in that damaged car held the lead for half a lap.
You tried. Well, as long as Brilling doesn't decide to, become Porter, he should be fine. Should be.
Oh, there are cars going much slower than that.
No, I mean Brilling suddenly having no spatial awareness. That's what I mean.
Oh, she's actually keeping up. Okay, I guess they got that car good enough. That is Truman Ellison on the outside. Returning to the track where he got his first FARC Low Dollar Series victory of 2.
Hunter Blaze up front after that spin earlier.
Yeah, thankfully he didn't hit anything. Samantha Spires running in 8th, leading this second pack, trying to catch up to the leaders. 1 year ago, she had a devastating accident at this very track. She would very much like to avoid the hospital this time.
Don't get run over by a hospital. Please clap.
Top three are breaking away. Caitlin Tannerhill running by herself in fourth. Be halfway home in just a few laps. Kerpliskin coming back up to the front.
That is a very nice looking car.
Thank you. I am happy with how it turned out. That is Jurassic Part on the 16. They specialize in parts for vintage vehicles.
Absolutely some fuck-ass auto place that could exist around the Midwest.
Yeah, Jurassic Parts, yeah, absolutely would.
It's something you absolutely see off the side of the road in southeast Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a pick-apart place where you can go and, like, just, it's like basically a car graveyard.
Hi, Jared.
Like, the place would look, it'd be one of those places that'd be, like, extremely reputable. And part of it would look super modern, and part of it would look like it was straight out of 1970, like the actual building.
Look at this pace car.
Site.
Oh my gosh.
That was close.
Well, he held up a couple guys, but Jared Vershagen showing how to not devastate the field when you get lapped.
I'm guessing Porter's berated rating just fell off a cliff.
Oh, we got more lapped cars. Derek Dudding and Tiff.ini largely holding their lines.
Let's see what the B-Pack handles it.
Not too shabby, nobody's dying.
Held his line, did everything he needed to do.
And now Dalton Johnson goes a lap down. Zane Hayes getting away. It's not going to work in his favor.
The camera may or may not have caught Kelly Splicin giving Johnson the bird.
Vijay Pushada leading the second group now. The lead group has formed back up. Alicia Reyes to the lead now.
Okay, back.
Welcome back. Lynx is now in the lead. Here comes Lance Thomas, who ran a blistering 55.437 last time by.
I zoned out for a second. Where is Regal running now?
Let's see how the leaders fare against the 23, and then we'll check in.
Okay.
I wonder if Thomas is going to be able to get his rental deposit back. Kelly, stop drafting the damaged cars.
Ruby Regal checks. She is 20th. Just took 19th from Kelly Dawson.
Yay.
Daniel Bouchard now trying to lead the second group. Oh, here's Jared Vershagen again. David Bloom is running 25th and has not yet gone a lap down. 0069, running pretty fast by his standards.
How about that?
Daniel Bouchard and Genesis Engineering are so far continuing their very strong start to the season, and unlikely fourth place in points for them so far. Oh, we got lapped car shenanigans. Derek Dudding was in the wall, and leaders are having a lot of trouble negotiating with the 06. Big setback for Zane Hayes. Kurt Pliskin has now taken the lead.
David Bloom being a rolling roadblock.
What happened to the 08? Oh, that was pretty significant.
Zane Hayes to Dirk Dudding move, bitch. This just in, Zane Hayes banned from all dudes' pizza stores.
I see some activity in the YouTube chat now. Welcome, Kansas Chaser and Rovanami. And Jared, how's the 17 doing? Well, he is currently setting laps 10 seconds slower than the leaders.
He is participating.
But he has not been the worst lapped car we've seen today. That honor very easily goes to Silas Porter.
I would say dishonor, but okay.
Yeah.
Dishonor on his family.
I think it's an honor.
We're just coming off of a big traffic management race at the Sayre Speedway. Now we've got another one.
Even after that contact with Dudding, Hayes' car is just stupid fast right now.
Oh, hi, Jared.
Do you think Jared Verschagen would be sponsored by a sandwich shop that isn't totally based off of Subway?
I don't know. You can ask him. He's in the YouTube chat.
Ooh. Truman Ellison just came sliding in there. Oh! And
Youch.
that's another caution as Marco DeBeast goes around. I'm kind of surprised it took this long for lapped cars to cause another caution. Just making sure everything is orderly as we gather up behind the pace car. And that would be Marco DeBeast getting dumped by Gabriel Messena.
Gabe, why?
That's the Gabe way. I mean, you've heard him say it before. WTF, wreck the fucker.
Indeed.
Art imitating life, it seems.
Skeeter Farnsworth, welcome back to the lead lap.
Pretend race cars imitating other pretend race cars.
And Rovanami, how are the 04 and 74 doing? Phyllis Theodore was 7th at the line when we took the caution, and Jeff Zagaria was in the first wreck. Here's what happened to him.
Instant embarrassment replay cam. Ooh.
Limp Bizkit plays in the background. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. It's not a super speedway race without a few big wrecks.
So after pit stops, Vijay Pushanda leads the way, followed by Hunter Blaze and Phyllis Theodore up to 3rd. After a great pit stop by the 04, Caitlin Tanner Hill 4th, Truman Ellis in 5th. Zane Hayes is going to be back to 6th place. Todd Stater 7th. Ruby Regal will be 8th. Daniel Bouchard 9th, and Alicia Reyes rounds out the top 10.
Looks like the 41 pit crew fell on their faces this time.
Derek Dudding stays out and will take the wave around. He got service after slapping the wall a few laps ago.
Is Dude's Pizza likely to sponsor a race in North Carolina?
Nothing big. They are not a very large chain. What is going on with the 76? Oh, he slid through his box. Getting back to green this time. Everyone should be able to make it to the end from here. We will have 23 laps to go on the restart.
Asterisk on fuel. Well, hopefully Splicing can pull another miracle like she did when she won the her last race. Came all the way from the back and...
What? Where is Splicing? Oh, she's all the way back to 18th. Yeah, that was a terrible stop.
Like I said, the 41 crew fell on their faces.
Yeah, it didn't really register in the moment. Raul Sandoval trying to pass below the yellow line.
Is that legal?
Good question. that would be Daniel Bouchard trying to go for the lead. And look at that, Ruby Regal's keeping up with the pack.
Oh boy! Can't wait to see how she fucks this up.
I don't care who wins as long as it's not a tonnerre.
I just hope they all have fun.
I'm sorry, that time it came out more like Toad.
Kelly Splicen catching up to this lead pack.
It sounded more like Bellhouse if he smoked a pack a day for about 10 years.
I thought Nikki sounded more like Marge.
Yeah, I can see that too.
That was the idea.
I heard more Millhouse if he was became a fucking cigarette addict.
Whenever I do the Marge voice, it either comes out like Marge or like Toad. There's no in between. I've already frayed my vocal cords enough today, so
I'm sorry, driver, but your car is in another garage.
I get it. It ain't making me laugh, but I get it.
Gabriel Messena, who caused the last caution when he got together with Marco de Beast, up to third place. Trying to grab another Talladega win for Ashcroft Family Racing after his teammate Patrick Ashcroft went out in the first wreck.
Sage, have we seen that tool you said you were going to be using for this race yet?
It will show itself in due time.
Okay.
Well, either the 41 crew fell on their faces or they were setting things up for the end of the race. Technical teammates only almost coming together.
You know who we haven't seen in a hot minute?
Red Pap. Oh.
Treating it like a Sunday drive.
I can't drive 55 because it only goes 38.
Have to make some adjustments on the livery on the 11. You know what I see here.
I would love to see the the link schemes converted. From 2011.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one on the 11 is supposed to resemble a livery you'd see on a Cessna, like a small plane, because Reyes is pilot's license.
Oh, this
Whoa.
Find a hole.
Some of them did.
Everyone, yeah, would. Nobody else really had a chance to. They had to kind of back off. That was going to be a gigantic.
For shaking this move, Splicen is going to move him.
Yeah, Splicen's gonna have to drive through the field again.
Regal P4, let's go.
She flipped me the bird, and then she was gone.
Yeah, Ruby Regal was one of the lucky ones.
Daniel Brochure, I mean Brochard in the lead.
Yep, coming to 15 laps to go. This team's been quietly punching above their weight over the past couple seasons.
Yeah.
I had picked Danica Hollofield and Caitlin Tannerhill as among the drivers I think are going to get their first win this season, but yeah, we can't count out Bouchard as well.
At this point, he has to be considered. He has to be considered a favorite to get his first win.
Hi, Dalton.
Let's see what kind of chaos will ensue.
I missed Dalton kill it.
Me too.
Richard dodging the lap car like a star of a bad racing movie.
Mm.
Ruby Regal gets back up to 5th with that.
Yay.
That would be a real shame if Pliskin just accidentally bumped into Hayes and sent him into the inside wall.
Yeah, Pliskin and Hayes finished 1-2 at both Sayre races. I'm sure... Yeah, I'm sure Pliskin sees him as a new generation of thorns in his side from Tonnerre.
I don't think we've seen the last of Vershegen and whoever that other car was either.
No?
Yeah, these two.
No, we haven't. But hey, he's improved his lap time to 58 seconds.
Wow.
Slow clap. Oh good, that still works.
Ten laps to go.
God damn.
Nicely done.
That
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah.
It's like, not this time.
And lap count.
67 of 75 looks like.
Yeah. 6-7.
May that meme burn in a fire.
Please show us where the prime number touched you.
Yeah. Everyone who's bad about 6-7 is kinda Streisand affecting it.
That's exactly how I feel about it. That's the only reason why I even bother like mentioning it. If no one ever said it, I had never reacted to it until other people started chirping.
I'm not really mad about it. It's just, I've been hearing, on like a lot of YouTube videos, and it's just a tad annoying.
I heard it in real life, and I just kind of just mad reaction. I hear people get mad about like, okay, now it's funny.
For the lead.
Skeeter Farnsworth totally not blocking a Tonnerre for any particular reason.
I think that just handed the race to 97 as Bouchard, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He's still making name number associations.
Totally not team orders. Nope.
Actually, maybe not. They might ruin it again.
That did Pliskin no favors either.
I think the focus was more on stopping the Tonnerre rather than helping Pliskin.
Top four are separated by 4 seconds from 5th place Alicia Reyes, running with Gabrielle Messena. Then it's about another 4 seconds back to Vijay Pushanda and Kelly Splicen. If he came here expecting 5 wide beaten and banging photo finish with burn fart winner, you're watching the wrong show. But we do get 3 wide for the lead right now.
There's some contact there, I think.
Oh yeah.
Hayes showing his frustration at seeing the back of Burchard's car for too long.
You're just seeing it too long, starting to twitch.
Their cars look. It kind of gave me the Rusty Wallace, Kyle Petty mid '90s.
Yeah,
Yeah, it kind of does.
I know what you mean.
I'm kind of impressed at the way Bouchard is defending. Also, Fabigo.
Yes.
We missed the nice lap.
I made mental note of it, but my goal was to torture you with the number 67, so I'm good.
Yeah, Bouchard's defending very nicely, and some of these runs these guys are getting are, they're not able to hold the bottom as well as they used to. This is, I think, turning into a handling race.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Zane Hayes trying to find a way around the outside.
the car that Pliskin is using, the Wraith, may or may not be a prototype Lycoy Impulse that was shelved for the Master Cup.
Oil leak reported on the 6th of Christiana Matthews. She was running in 10th.
Ryan is just not having any luck. Speaking of Ryan, where the heck is he?
He was here a little while ago. I think he had to step out.
Right.
He's doing Saturday night things.
3 laps to go. Here's Jared Verstegen and Derek Dudding once again. And that's Kurt Pliskin getting stuck behind them.
It's either going to be one of these two cars.
Hang on, let me check something. Two to go. It is down to Daniel Bouchard and Zane Hayes. It came down to a 2-car race a year ago between Patrick Ashcroft and Tyler Thaber, with Ashcroft beating him in a photo finish. Zane Hayes finding his way to the inside as we head off turn 4, coming to the white flag. Remember, the start-finish line is at the end of the tri-oval.
Oh, I got it stolen from me.
No, borrowed without permission.
Fair enough.
Zane Hayes to the lead off of turn 2. Oh, but Bouchard's coming back. And that's Vincenzo Focasato coming up. Ooh, Bouchard had to check up entering 3.
I think that's the race.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
And Zane Hayes, with the last lap pass, takes the win at Talladega. It was a valiant effort from Daniel Bouchard, but his maiden victory is going to have to come another time.
Close but no cigar.
But that another time...
Senator's fan moment.
That another time could very well be a few minutes from now. We've still got Room of Doom to get through.
That would be funny if they just got DQ'd.
That was a bona fide ARCA race.
Yeah.
Hunter Blaze comes home third. Looked like he was side by side with Kurt Pliskin at the line. Pliskin settles for 4th. Kelly Splice in 5th. Alicia Reyes 6th. Gabriel Messena in 7th. Vijay Pushanda 8th. 10 seconds behind the leader. Taylor Brill in 9th, and Michaela Perry-Jones rounds out the top 10. Kelly Dawson 11th. Ruby Regal was in the lead pack for a while, but she slipped back to 12th. Todd Stater 13th. Caitlin Tannerhill 14th. Lucas Fabian 15th. Phyllis Theodore 16th. Raul Sandoval in the second car for Ken Groves Racing in the Launch Energy campaign. 17th, Truman Ellison and Samantha Spires round out the 18 cars left at the end of the lead lap. Zane Hayes said, feel-good story? Not today. I've got a points lead to extend. Let's get these results imported, and then Room of Doom is coming up next. Alright, it is time for Room of Doom. We're going to start with our 10th place finisher, Michaela Perry-Jones, on the D20. MPJ passes tech. 9th place, Taylor Brillin. Ooh, it thought about landing on the 1, but it is a 7. Yeah. Brillin passes.
That got a little close.
Vijay Pushanda. Yeah. Vijay Pushanda up next in 8th. Vijay passes tech. Gabriel Messena in 7th. Gabe passes tech. Alicia Reyes, 6th place. Last roll on the D20. And Reyes passes. Now we break out the D10 for our 5th place finisher, Kelly Splicen. Uh-oh.
Sucks.
Uh-oh.
What?
Stinky.
What did they find on the 41? It is a 25-point penalty for Kelly Splicen.
Well, this is what happens when I wish for bad things to happen to others. Karma bites me in the ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You kind of invited that one a bit.
Rake to face.
Second in points coming into this race. Was hoping to minimize the gains that Zane Hayes made. But that's going to be a setback. But now we move on to Kurt Pliskin, a fellow Lycoya, in 4th. He beat the appeal just before the race. What does Room of Doom have to say? Kurt Pliskin passes tech. 3rd place, Hunter Blaze.
Is that a 1 or a 9?
I believe that's a 1.
Yeah, looks like a 1. What did they find on the 71? That is a 50-point penalty for Hunter Blaze.
Ouch! That has gotta hurt.
Room of Doom not being very kind to our top 5.
Well, did they consider not making something so blatantly illegal?
Now it's D8 time for our top 2. Daniel Bouchard, with a heroic second-place finish, is up next. Daniel Bouchard passes. And now, what does our winner, Zane Hayes, roll? It is an 8. Zane Hayes' first victory of the season, second of his career, is official. I am not going to end the stream without showing the points this time. So, as expected, Zane Hayes extends his points lead, but now it is Daniel Bouchard moving up to second, 69 points behind the 77. A very nice result for Team 97. Alicia Reyes moves up to third, kicking Kelly Splicen back to fourth, 85 points back. And then it is a tie for fifth between Kurt Pliskin and Todd Stater. Taylor Brillen up to 7th, 102 points back. Skeeter Farnsworth 8th, Lance Thomas 9th, and Gabriel Messena rounds out the top 10. Is there anybody else we would like to check on before we wrap up?
Show me where Regal's at.
Ruby Regal is 24th. Actually in a tie for 23rd with Samantha Spires.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining me. Next time, the FARC Low Dollar Series will be in action. Will be the 7077 Speedway in Ohio. First dirt race of the year for the National Tour. And then the West Series will be at the Denver Expo Center next time. A special event put on by Otakuma Media, running parallel to the RockyCon anime convention. So until next time, I'm Charlie Gearhart. I will see you all next time.